Hey there, hi there, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter here, and welcome you to another PC Replay Baseball video. And today we're going to be finishing up the LDSs, or the League Division Series of the 1976 playoffs. As you see, what happened on Friday, the Yankees winning, the Red Sox winning, and the Phillies winning 18-15. That's funny. Well, we have one series still to go, and that's Boston, Kansas City. Kansas City won the first two games at home. Boston won their two games at home. Now they got to fly to Kansas City for Game 5. The Yankees went into Oakland. And I think they split, right? No, it was 1-1 before they won the next two games. Philly lost game 3, no big deal. They won game 4, and the Mets somehow swept the Reds. Look at the brackets. This is what everything looks like now. Oakland needed to sweep Cleveland, and Boston sweeping the White Sox to move on to the LDS, which Oakland only won once against the Yankees. Boston has forced a game 5 against Kansas City. Houston sweeping Pittsburgh in the first round. The NLCS and playoffs. The Mets took out the Dodgers in 4. The Mets swept the Reds, and Philly took down Houston in 4. So we go to Game 5 between Rick Wise and Dennis Leonard. So both teams making those changes. Boston, well, who's going to be? Well, they're not making any kind of moves. Yeah, everyone on their bench has yet to put up a hit. So basically, it's all or nothing. The Royals, they're gonna keep it. I think they want to keep. Yeah, we might as well. They're gonna keep their hitting going. Here we go. Let's play.
Replay Radio is live from Kansas City. Top of the first.
From Royal Stadium, Kauffman Stadium. Bud Light and Dodge went through this game. Dennis Leonard pitched an inning and 2/3 last time. Gave up 3 runs on 4 hits, but did not get a decision, thankfully. I think he pitched game 1. He's from Brooklyn, 17-10 in real life. Cecil Cooper from Burnham, Texas. He's batting .242 with 2 home runs, 6 RBIs in the playoffs. And he gets a base hit. Why Boston got rid of him in the first place.
No outs, men on first.
Next up, we got Danny Doyle, the second baseman from Glasgow, Kentucky. 7 for 26, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. Oh, sorry, 1 RBI. Quite well sent.
One out, men on first.
Here's Sleepy Lynn, sophomore season in 76 from Chicago. 9 for 30 with a home run, 3 RBIs. Another third. They'll get the lead at second, but that's it. It's not bad. Yeah,
Two outs, men on first.
Injured himself in the stretch drive in 1975. That could have helped him. Here's Yaz batting .444. 2 home runs, 3 RBIs from Southampton, New York. It's the heart and soul of the team. Ooh, rare play. Is it a number? It's a 1. He needs a 5 or 6 to stay alive. He does. He's like,
2 outs, men on first.
That's a foul. Here's Yaz. Well, take it for that one. Bang soon to the moon, Alice, to the frickin' moon. He's on fire. Well,
2 outs, bases empty.
Yaz putting it up. Well, they're going to take... Yep. The rule is... Yeah, this is a fin deciding game. Like my 12018 tournament, when I do the stuff, Game 7s and all that, if you give up a run, you must be yanked. But if you give up a run, but your team is winning, you still... It's basically up to baseball IQ and all that. So Tom Bruno is going to come in to pitch for the Royals. Hitting in a third, he's pitched 3 games without giving up anything. Here's Carlton Fisk. Pudge is a come from Bellows, Vermont. Home run, 4 RBIs in this last 308. Third base, and he's gone. Yaz puts up a 2-run tater tot.
2 runs, 2 hits,
and the Royals
none
can't
left
believe
on.
it.
Bottom of the first.
The winner will face the New York Yankees in the ALCS. If Boston wins, then they have to start in New York against the Yankees. I think I can switch. And that means Mets will be in Philadelphia. Rick Wise, his 3rd start. He's 1-1 in these full season with a 4.09 ERA, only 11 innings pitched, but through 2 games. The guy 5 years prior, in 1971, actually pitched a no-hitter and hit 2 home runs in the same game against the Cincinnati Reds and Pete Rose. Comic Book Cat 6 for 14 with an RBI from Eau Claire Wisconsin. Comes to the plate. Gets it to second, and that's a play by Doyle. Yes, one down.
1 out, bases empty.
Here comes A.O. Amos Otis from Mobile. 2 home runs in this series. 4 hits. Pulls it to left. Rice is a 3 defensively. This could be a hit. And it is. Just so.
1 out, man on first.
George Brett, Mr. Royal, as they call him, from Glendale, West Virginia. West Virginia, take me home. Country roads. 3 RBIs in 5 games. Pitch away. Popped up, and Burleson makes the catch. It's 2 down. He's tied for
2
the most
outs,
RBIs
man on first.
on the team. Here's John Mayberry, future Blue Jay from Detroit Rock City. 2 RBIs.
Two outs, man on first.
Here's Mayberry. Second chance. Under towards right. That's a base hit. Base because
2 outs, men on first and third.
DH, the guy who actually lost the batting title by 1 point over George Brett, and it was confirmed that Steve Bry of the Minnesota Twins purposely let George Brett win the title because you see the 332 in real life. Brett had a 333, so McRae 231 with 1 RBI. Which way? Can he get a hit? It is. Thompson already had it, but the It's 2-1. Why is this
2 outs,
pitch?
men on first and second.
First and second for Al Cowens. 3 RBIs, 286 from Los Angeles. And he hits it up the middle. Chug one score, we're tied. Rick Wise can't believe
2
it.
outs, men on first and third.
They're going to take him out, right? Yes. And it's going to be Reggie Cleveland, the pride of Swift Current, Saskatchewan. 1-0. This will be his 4th appearance. He's pitched 4 innings in the postseason, winning a game. Pitch on the way. They can win game 3. And Waite flies out the center, so Reggie does his
2
job.
runs, 4 hits, and 2 left
from
on.
doing any more damage.
Top of the second.
Now, Frank White batting 213 with 1 RBI. Pride of Greenville, Mississippi. Jim Rice, part of the Gold Dust Twins with Fred Lynn from Anderson, South Carolina, with only 1 RBI. He's batting 370. But a leaping snag by Mr. Patek, even though he's 5
1
for
out,
5.
bases empty.
I'll prove it to you. Here's Dewey Evans, 8 RBIs in the postseason from Santa Monica. You know, Sheryl Crow song. And the sun goes down on the Santa Monica Boulevard. I think I did that right. 8 RBIs. 1 for 22. Pitch on the way for second, and he's out. That's 2.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here comes Butch Hobson, known for the bone chips in his elbow. Tuscaloosa, batting 190, but he does have 5 RBIs. And he doubles to the right field corner, so Hobson says, you know what? Bone chips my
2
ass.
outs, man on second.
I'm going to do it. And now Rick Burleson, the Rooster, they call him, from Linwood, California, at 4 RBIs. He went to the Angels later in the 80s. That's at least a single, but is it gone? He needs anything but a 6. And that's gone. Hey, zoom to the moon, Alice, to the moon. I can't do rooster sounds.
2 outs, bases empty.
Well, Burleson batting the 9th hole. Bruno is fuming. And it's going to be Tom Hall. Who's going to come in? This will be his 3rd appearance. He's given up 2 hits and 2 runs, but he had a decent performance in game 4, I think. Hit the second, and close play first. Close play. This might be an out. This is an out. Cooper tried, but Burleson with
2
the 2-run
runs,
home run to make it
2
4-2.
hits, and none left on. Bottom of the second.
I don't know who's going to win this game. Here's Freddie Patek. The 5, see? 5'5" from St. Cloud, Texas. Told you. Small but mighty. And he'll take it off. Strikes over the smooth.
No outs, man on first.
Size. That's actually pretty good. Here's Buck Martinez, the pride of Blue Jays broadcasting everywhere. He is only 1 for 14 with an RBI. From Redding, California, of course, Buck Martinez retired from the Blue Jays TV booth last year, after 2025. Legend. He's going to get honored in 3 weeks' time with the level of excellence for the Blue Jays. Contact got double stars, so he will steal for sure. And they're like, well, you can't do that. Well,
No outs,
because
man
the
on
card
second.
landed on the
The
double
defense
stars.
is playing in at the corners.
The yellow landed on double stars. Patek is going to try to steal. It's not. He doesn't necessarily going to steal third base, but he does. Patek steals third base, so he's on fire with the steal.
No outs, man
Small
on
but
third.
mighty, as I say. Well, all Buck's got to do is lift him. I think that worked. At too short. Ooh,
One out,
I thought Buck had
man
it.
on third.
Patek is a 5 running. Here's Paquette. Oh, it will be a base action chart. Needs a 6. 3 plus 3 is 6, so
One
no
out,
check.
man on third.
I think he would have been fucked. Here's Paquette. Popped up to second. Nice job by Cleveland. And now they
Two
need a
outs,
hit
man
to
on
get
third.
the third run across. And AO could do it.
Track 3.
No, he doesn't. Reggie Cleveland strands a runner 90 feet away.
No runs,
Nicely
no
done.
hits, and one left on.
From the Canadian.
Top of the third.
Top of the third, here comes Doyle. And it's an infield single. So nice
No
job by
outs,
Doyle.
man on first.
Now here comes Leaping Lane. But a reroll in the column 5. It's a 4. It's a possible wild pitch. Higher than a 3. No.
No outs, man on first.
So Doyle must stay at first. 5 on the left by Lynn. 1 out.
One out, man on first.
Here's Yaz, who went DP2. What can you do last time?
It's a hit and run.
It's a hit and run. But go through the first. So there, concede Doyle to second.
2 outs, man on second.
Well, Yaz is Yaz. Now here's Fisk. And he hits it to left field. Is this going to score the run? Chance for extra bases. Anything higher than a 4. It is a double, so it's RBI double away. Fisk will make it 5-2.
2 outs, man on second.
And that's Ed for Paul. They're going to go with Al Fitzmaurice. He did start game 2 and got the win. So they've got to kind of need him. It is winner take all, remember. Here's Rice. And that's a base hit. Fisk will score. Rice the second on the throw. So RBI for Jim Rice. It's now 6-2.
2 outs, man on second.
Here's Dewey. He hits a long single to right field. Rice will score, so Dewey gets an RBI, his 9th of the postseason. He go for a double. It has to be 1 to 4 for Red. It's a Red 3, so that's a double by Dewey. Make it 6-2. Wow, what's going on here?
2 outs, man on second.
Nobody is working. Here's Bert Hobson. Ground ball the first. Should be a stop by Migger. He does.
3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the third.
Pitch, so his arm falls off. Here's Brett. He gets him to pop up to Doyle. 1 down.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Mayberry. Who gets the 6?
1 out, man on first.
Here comes Hal McRae, who has an RBI. He flies to right. Evans makes the catch. 2 down.
2 outs, man on first.
Here comes Collins. And a snag by Burleson. So Reggie Cleveland
No runs,
putting up
1 hit,
the numbers he
and
needs.
1 left on.
He'll come out probably soon.
Top of the fourth.
But top of the 4th. In the ballpark, background pick changes. Hy-Vee and Budweiser sponsor this. Yeah, that's fast. Fast grassland, eh? At Memorial Stadium. Here comes the Rooster. Hits it to second, and he's out. Remember, with that home run,
1 out,
like
base is
Wilson,
empty.
home run. Wow. Here's Cecil. He's got a single and a ground out. And he flies to Collins, 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
Danny Doyle, this one for 2. And he tried to go deep, but he can't.
It's 1, 2, 3 innings.
Finally, Boston can't
Bottom
score.
of the fourth.
Good inning. It's like, yay! Here's White. Shut. Pops up to third.
1 out, base is empty.
Contact to short, and he's out. Well, he would have been out anyway.
2 outs, bases empty.
2 outs, and here's Buck. And he rounds to second, and he's out. So, man, what a job by Reggie Cleveland.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3. Top of the 5th.
Well, Fitzmaurice to Lynn, who's 0 for 2 today. Oop, it's a rare play. And it's going to be a 6, so they go by his speed, which is a 4. A 5 or 6 gets Lynn. Anything else, he's safe. It's a 1, so it's an infield single by Ricky Quinn. As the dice is 1 and runner speed is bigger than 3. Error rating. Fitzmaurice is a 33, that's a 16. So thankfully for Fitzmaurice,
No outs, man on first.
it's a single and nothing else. Here comes Yaz. Grandma the third, they'll get the lead runner at second. No big deal.
1
I
out,
think
man
they're
on
telling
first.
Fitzmaurice, you have to give up a run. Here's Fisk. Hit the first, and that's a base hit. Big hit by Fisk. Yaz to second, and he'll slam on the brakes.
1 out, men on first and second.
Here comes Racy. Come back to the pitcher, should be a double play, because that usually is the setup for the double play. 1, maybe 1 more. 2, that's a big double play by Fitzmaurice.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 5th.
That's what you need. You probably need Fitzmaurice to start. And now here comes Cat. And he pops up. I think that's going to be the day for Cleveland.
1 out, bases empty.
He's like, I should have started game 5. Ayo hit the second, and he's out. That's 2.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here comes Brett. And he grounds out. What a job by Reggie Cleveland.
And just like that, the inning's over. Top of the 6th.
7-2. And that would be the end of Cleveland for sure. Wishing he was the starter, but no. So here comes the Dewey Evans.
1 out, bases empty.
Hobson. The third, and ooh, possible error. Really? Right? That's a basement. This is 1976. This is not 1980.
1 out, man on first.
E5. And that's going to be the end of Fitzmaurice. You got to get rid of him. And it's going to be... We're down by 5. Larry Gurra's coming in. They might as well. 4 2/3 innings. This will be his 3rd appearance. He did have a loss. He was the loser yesterday. On Friday. In game 4. Ground ball. 4-3 on the put-up. Hobson moves to
2 outs, man on second.
Here comes Cecil. Hits it to left. Cat's a 4 defensively, so he should be able to make this catch. He should be able to make the catch. And he will. That's a 3. And
No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 6th.
Reggie Cleveland is a B. They're going to take him out. It is going to be Tom House to try to stop it. He's got to win in a save. He's pitched in all 5 games in this series. He's the guy, remember 1974 when Hank Aaron hit number 715 in Atlanta? He's the guy who caught the ball in the bullpen. Here's Mayberry. Yeah, we thought we were going to see like a high score.
No outs, man on second.
We're at 9. Here's McCray. Flies to right. Mayberry will have to hang on.
1 out, man on
He's
second.
not the best runner in the land. Here's Callens. Hit or miss. I think that's going to be a single. Well, it has to be a high number. That's a 5. That's not high enough. Mayberry must stay.
2 outs, man on second.
Here comes Frankie White. And he smacks it to right. Evans makes the catch. House kind of stays out.
No
of it.
runs, 1 hit, and 1 left
Man,
on.
Tom House has been on fire. No, he hasn't pitched in all the games. I forgot he pitched against the White Sox.
Top
so
of the
5
7th.
games. This is his 5th appearance in 5 games. Actually, no, that's not. What am I thinking? Another ballpark background pick change. 7-2 is your score. Here comes Danny Doyle. And he lines out the first. Mayberry spears it. Uno Alto.
1 out, base is empty.
And once it gets to 7 runs, then we can make changes on the fly. Lynn. He flies out to Otis. 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
Not really Bugger's fault. Yesterday, yes. And he pops up, so Gura does his job.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, 7-2, and you see all those zeros for Boston. It's like, did they basically let off the gas too fast? Doyle makes the catch, 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
Here comes Buck. It's at the first, and possible infield single. That's a high chance.
Hey!
It is. Martinez gets somehow an infield single.
1 out, man on first.
I think you should stay. Here's the cat. Rare play. Is it a high number? Is it on a number? It's a 5. So we go to the book. And the book says 6-1, Rounder the shortstop. Rosen gets it. But Doyle drops the ball as he tries to turn the pivot. But Martinez was out before the ball was dropped.
2 outs, man on first.
So they do get the out anyhow. Here comes AO. Another rare play. And another rare book. This time it's a 6-5. Twisting foul down the right field line. Doyle keeps chase. And no.
2 outs, man on
He
first.
drops it. That is a foul ball at E4, and hopefully that doesn't start a rally. He steps flying with two tackles. Second and this one.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Townhouse says, let me finish the inning. We're up 7-2. And a base hit by Black. 7-2. Now we get away. First time.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Run. Yeah, with that, we're going to go with Rick Jones, who pitched 2 innings of spotless relief. Surprising. They're up by 4. Ground ball the first. Nice. You got Mabry the ground out, so maybe it's not a safe
1 run,
situation.
3
maybe
hits,
they're going to try to
and 2
make
left
sure that
on.
Willoughby doesn't
Top of the 8th.
have to be used. We're on to the top of the 8th. Burrow will face Fisk, Rice, and Evans. Ballpark effect. Probably going to be a miss. Tis a miss. So Fisk can't do anything. Boston's only out hitting Kansas City 10-9.
1 out, bases empty.
7-3. There's a 2 tater tots from Yaz and Burleson. Here's Rice. Good eye, strike for Luke.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's Dewey Evans. He'll take a whoop. Line G on the board.
2 outs, man on first.
So I think he's screwed. Yep, a lot of reds. It's a 6-6. It's a pass ball. Wow.
2 outs, man on
If it was
second.
like a 6, he would have been caught stealing. Here's Hobson. Runner on second. Hits it the first and possible infield single. Oh, this could be.
Hey!
It is. An infield single by Hobson. First and third. Dura is like, what the fuck?
2 outs, men on first and third.
Here's Burleson with 2 outs. Infield single, and Burleson gets another RBI, his third of the day.
He now has 3 RBIs today.
Well, Boston, hopefully,
2
that's
outs,
the
men on
insurance
first
run.
and second.
Dan scores since the third. Oh, a reroll on column 5. It's a 4. It's a possible wild pitch. Has to be higher than a 2. It is. So wild pitch, second and third. I think they gotta take her out. Cecil Cooper.
2 outs, men on
Cooper's
second
a good
and
hitter,
third.
Jeffrey. He is a good hitter. And it's gonna be 8-3. Yep. Ken Sanders is coming in from St. Louis. 34 games, 1-2 with it. So that looks like the Kansas City Athletics things. Well, he was 34. I guess he may have pitched in the days of the Kansas City A's. Hit to second and possible error. 23. It is an error. First error, second error of the day for the Royals, and now it's 9-3.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Sanders was going to come out of the bullpen, but they're like, we could sign them. Here's Doyle. Hit the second, and he's out. But Boston scores 2.
2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 8th.
9-3, and now here comes Ricky Jones to Hal McRae. Who takes a whiff? Ricky Jones does his job.
1 out, bases empty.
There's Collins. Oh, that's a rare play. Odd number? Nope. 2, which is actually good. Only a 6 can screw Collins over. Come on. Nope. But because Jones is a 66,
One out,
he's not
men
going
on
to make
first.
an error no matter what he fucking rolls. Here's Voigt. Deep fly to right. He was hoping for a home run.
2 outs, men on first.
Not so fast. Here's Patek. And he grounds out. Jones does his job.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the ninth.
I think I know who wins this game if it's Boston, and it's not Rick Wise. Well, you're up by 6. They're gonna save their guys. Yep. They save their guys. Bobby Darwin is gonna come in to pinch hit. And he strikes out. Yeah, I think at this point with a
1 out,
6-run
bases
lead,
empty.
I think you just take your guys out. Yaz is going to get a rest. It'll be Bob Montgomery, the second string catcher. 32 years old. And he strikes out.
2 outs, bases empty.
And now here comes Fisk, and that's going to be the end of him. It's going to be Andy Merchant who's going to come in, the 25-year-old. And he strikes out. Strikes out the side for Boston for the
It's a 1-2-3 inning.
Kansas City
Bottom
for
of
sure
the ninth.
needed to take down Boston. Substitution required. Center field will now go to Bobby Darwin. First base will be taken over by Rico Petrocelli, the legend. They're going to put him at first base, and catcher is going to be Merchant. Rick Jones is going to pitch still. You got Buck Martinez, Tom Paquette, AO. Well, Martinez hasn't done anything. They're going to give Tommy Davis, the ageless one, 37 years old. He's going to come in to take it back. Grounds to first, and nice jump by Petrocelli, 1 out.
1 out, bases empty.
Let me think. I think, wasn't Tommy Davis the guy for the Dodgers who actually had a great thing? And in 1965, he injured himself at the plate? I need to know. I think that's him. Because he had such a great history. Yeah. Wow. 1,999 career games. Couldn't get his 2,000th game with somebody? Fuck. Yeah, I think he broke his ankle. Yeah, against the Giants, May 1st, 65, he broke and dislocated his ankle, signing the second base, trying to break up a double play, was lost for the remainder of the season. And Lou Johnson came in. And Davis, had 10 teams in 10 years. That was so sad. I knew it would be him. Paquette's going to come out. And it's going to be Dave Nelson coming in to pinch hit. They're down by 6. And, possible error by Petrocelli. Plays to 65. So Nelson's out, 2 down. It looks like Boston
outs,
is falling
bases
ahead to
empty.
the ALCS. AO has got a pair of hits. They're going to let him hit. Why not? Nope. Petrocelli is the hero. He gets all 3 fair balls himself.
Boston
And sends
wins
Boston
the
to
game
the
easily.
ALCS.
From all of us
Somehow,
at Replay
some
Games,
freaking way,
thanks for playing.
they take out the Kansas City Royals. 9-3. As I suspected, Reggie Cleveland wins because he pitched a lot of innings. Bruno is your loser. Rick Jones picks up the save. He pitched a few innings in relief and gets a save. Rick Burleson, the Rooster, is your hero. And with 3 RBIs, yeah, I say so. And Yaz. Well, Yaz is fucking Yaz. Fisk, Rice, and Emmons all got RBIs themselves. Kansas City, the only RBIs were by Brett, McCray, and Collins. Boston, 9 runs and 12 hits and 5 left. 6 for 11 in scoring position. Royals, 3-10-2 with 8 left. 3 for 11. Reggie Cleveland, 4 1/3 innings of work after Wise gave up 2 runs in 2/3 of an inning. Got yanked. Reggie Cleveland came in and pitched the house down, only surrendering 1 hit. His ERA dips to 1 away. Tom House pitched in 2/3, and then 2 1/3 from Rick Jones. He was given a save. Leonard, Bruno, Hall, Fitzmaurice, and Gura all gave up runs when they needed to. Sanders. So in 3 hours 9 minutes, the Boston Red Sox Kachi. Series stats: Rose won 6-5 and 7-1. Game 3, they should have had it, but Boston. And at Game 4, they were winning, 4-2? And then botched it, Boston 9-3. Boston narrowly beating Kansas City runs 23-21. And the funny thing is, 5 of the 9 regulation innings they were outscored in, and the 5th had no runs for either side. 8 RBIs by Dewey Evans in 5 games against the Royals. Wow. 4 by Burleson, 3 by Yaz and by Hobson, 2 home runs by Yaz, 1 by Burleson. 2 of them, of course, you saw Game 5. Cooper, a lot of at-bats, but he only batted 174. Pretty pathetic. On the other side of the coin, a 529 hitting from Dewey Evans, 9 for 17, and Yaz did well, 9 for 21. 2 wins by Reggie Cleveland in the 5-game series against Boston. The other win was by Fergie. Tiant didn't get a decision in his 2 starts. Wise had a loss, but thank God for pitching. The Royals, 2 home runs from Mr. Otis, 1 by Cowens, 4 by Brett. RBIs and Cowens by 4. Hitting wasn't too bad. The only guys who really suffered was Buck Martinez. Everyone else had a better than 200 batting average. Patak was 3 for 15. The best batting average was 409 by George Brett, 9 for 22. Because he's George frickin' Brett. Fitzmaurice with a win, Steve Mangori with a win, but other than that, nothing much. Splintorf, no decisions. Bird had a loss in a start. And Dennis Leonard, 2 starts, but no decisions in either or. Yeah, I think so. I think Game 4 was when... Was Game 4 Kansas City had the lead or something? Kansas City had a 4-1 lead at one point and couldn't convert after the 3rd inning. That makes sense. So that was basically the TSN turning point. Karol Yastrzemski, the play of the day with the 2-run home run. Well, Boston wins. Yaz has 3 home runs, so is Cliff Johnson. Kingman 10 RBIs and Evans 9. But they're both in. Fergie's got the most strikeouts with 14. Seaver with 13. So that's what will happen. Of course, Philly would play the Mets and Yankees Boston, but that's going to be changed. That has to be changed. I have to change it. Yeah, that has to be changed because of the fact. Yeah, that has to be changed because of the fact that the Yankees and the Phillies were the 2 seeds. So yeah, I can switch those guys, and I will. So the Yankees and Phillies will start Wednesday. Will be Game 1. So a couple of days off in the PC replay world. So it's Wednesday, Thursday, then it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, then Wednesday, Thursday. Game 1, the probables are Louis Tiant against Catfish Hunter. It should be interesting. Mets in Philly, it's Madlock versus Steve Carlton. Game 2, we'll see Wise versus Figueroa. Okay. And then Seaver versus the Gym Cat for Game 2 in Philly. Game 3 in Boston, Doc Ellis will take on Canadian Frankie Jenkins. Jim Lomberg versus Jerry Kuzman in Game 3. Game 4, Holtzman versus Tiant. Larry Christensen would be the starter for Game 4 for Philly. Game 5, Catfish versus Wise. Carlton versus Seaver. That should be interesting. Game 6 and Game 7, they'll have to figure it out. But yeah, 5-man rotation. Doing everything for themselves. Quick look at the... Can we take a good look? I guess not yet. Well, so that's it. That's the Spirit of 76. Will be set for action. Wednesday will be Game 1. So Wednesday is where the fun will start in a couple days. So everyone will rest up and we'll see 2 rivalries. It wasn't meant to be this way, but it just happened. Anyway, I'm going to do